Hello everybody, this is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to another Pioneer video. Gonna be flexing the Seasons Past again in this one. I've been having some decent success with the deck, although I do think it's still a bit underpowered, at least in the format right now. As I've said before, I think Seasons Past is very well positioned against any sort of combo deck. So very well positioned against Phoenix, against Lotus Field. Has a bit of a tough time against Rakdos and Mono Green, as you would suspect against any PGX archetype in Pioneer right now, unfortunately. But has a pretty even spread, I believe, against any sort of the aggressive decks like Mono White Humans, Angels, Mono Red. I do believe that this deck has a pretty good matchup against Mono Red. So pretty stock list as is. I've changed the... I was running 2 main deck Extinction events before, but I added in there one of Ritual of Soot, which I feel like would be very nice in the middle right now, as it's pretty fast. We've been seeing a downtick in Mono Green at the moment, and so I feel like adding this card in place of the Extinction event just makes sense. Perhaps we do want to be cutting Sign and Bloods or Read the Bones, though. Perhaps the main deck Lost Legacy as well, as it kind of underperforms usually, but we'll see how this league goes. As far as the sideboard goes, I do like it. I do like these, basically like 2 ofs right here with the Extinction events, Trespassers, Go Blanks, and Grasps. The only questionable card, in my opinion, is going to be the Witch's Vengeance. We probably just want a extra copy of Ritual of Soot, but we'll see how good this is and if we even bring it in. Yeah, I've been liking the deck. The March is still a little suspect, but I do like playing it. I think it has some nice flexibility in the deck, as we are just wanting to go over the top of the opponent, and so I think just at least a 1-off card like this makes sense. I've still been liking these 5 cards as kind of like extending the game, extending at least our plan from the mid game to the late game, as we do just want to be extending the game for longer and longer, as the Dark Petition plus Seasons Past combo is going to be just infinite, and the card advantage that we attain from it is just going to be very deterministic in most cases. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something from it, despite maybe us not doing the best, as this is kind of an underperforming archetype and not the best, but still want to be testing it just for the content and for you guys, and just, my pleasure and your pleasure. So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the matches. And before I go, really quickly, hope you all had a very Merry Christmas if you do celebrate it, and Happy New Year. Let's get into the matches. Okay, here for match number 1, going to be on the draw this time, with a keepable hand, a little slow, against a Yorion deck, so perhaps this is just 5-color fires. I guess we'll have take a look. Yep. I guess Incarnation. So yeah, let's just take that, I believe, and be fine with that. They don't have the best hand, fortunately for us. Just play out a Tomb. They'll go Omen. Siege Rhino should not be a problem. Thinking we could probably disrupt their mana with this Field of Ruin, but may want to save that for Revolt purposes. We'll see how this goes, though. So they did 2 top. It's a little scary. Would hate to see a Fable. Gloom Shrieker. Okay. That's really good as well. Dang. Could cut their blue mana off. See if they run any islands. Is that the best thing we could do? I guess so. Also, let's just leave up... shoot. Sorry about that. I meant to put that draw step stop a little earlier. Yeah, dang. That was a big mistake. Okay, so they get that. Yeah, sorry, just speeding right through it here. It's not the best. I guess we could just take this damage for now. see what they want to get. So they go for 4 mana. Okay, perfect. So let's get their, I guess, blue and white offline. Okay, so they do run an island. And then now we're not doing too bad. Just run out Tireless Tracker. Make a clue and pass. Next turn we get Dark Petition. We get a 3 mana creature. Gloomshaker's already out of the deck, so I'm not sure what else they would be running. Perhaps like a Elite Spellbinder, which that would be okay. Another Omen, a double top again, wow. Plus Shock Temple Garden. It's a Change the Rocks, okay, I mean that's fine. Still have the Siege Rhino in hand. What are they gonna get here? Renegade Rallier, okay. That's quite powerful. They're really doing their things. I mean, I guess, so that mistake of not putting that draw step stop, I guess wouldn't have done anything because they still have the island. So that's okay, but you know, I should still learn from that. Here we can simply Dark Petition for, I'm not really sure what we want to get. Maybe just Read the Bones. So they Read the Bones, could get Go Blank, Graveyard Trespasser. But I think we're kind of in need of some sort of answer here. Some sort of card advantage, I guess I should say. Ritual of Soot. I don't think I like those. Definitely don't want the lands. Yeah, I think we could do better. Okay. So that's not too bad. Let's see what they get with the Incarnation and if they want to play out the Siege Rhino. It just seems like they will. Oh, no. The Kami War. Uh-oh. So they get rid of our treasure token. And are they gonna sack it, or just sack the Omen? Yeah. So that's quite powerful. Oh man. So they just have another Renegade Rallier? Dang. This is pretty powerful here. Okay, 2 bottom this time, fortunately, though. So the question is, do we want to deal with this? I mean, we could probably just, I feel like we should just Dark Petition for, like, Languish, and then Go Blank. No, we don't have enough mana for that. I don't want to play anything else to the board for this. One other target online permanent. Yeah. So I think we're just supposed to buy us some time here, get Languish. But this Incarnation is just a little too powerful for us. Languish. Yeah, that Gloomshrieker draw was just insane for turn 3 through our turn 1 Thoughtseize. That was just so disruptive. Okay, so discard Go Blank is fine. Or sorry, land, keep Go Blank, Trespasser and Kalidas. Another Omen. Lots of card advantage here. 2 bottom though, fortunately. Land, and then Siege Rhino? No, another Incarnation. Interesting, okay, wow. So just tons of card advantage. It seems like the pretty lucky turn of events for the opponent here. They get a coma. Good to know about. Sack the Commuor, it's pretty interesting. And a Callous Blood Mage. Let's see if they exile our graveyard. See if they... Yep. So, yeah. Doesn't directly mean that they know we're on Seasons Past, but... because we did show the Dark Petitions. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here, though, unfortunately. Sideboard. You know what? I definitely like our matchup here against this deck. I haven't had too much problems against it in the past. Definitely like the second Lost Legacy. Grafdigger's Cage does work against them, I believe. Or no. Yeah, creature cards and graveyards and libraries cannot enter the battlefield, so that works. I believe. I don't think they get exiled and brought back, anything like that. Then, anything we would like to take out? I mean, we have such good interaction against them. I think we really should be alright. Perhaps we don't need the Ritual of Soot. And instead would want a second Tireless Tracker. I think I'm down for that. Could probably cut the March. And then could probably just cut the fourth Fatal Push. Doesn't seem too relevant here on the play. Okay, yeah, definitely keepable. Love seeing the double Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think they just got really lucky that last game. Obviously should have played that Field of Ruin differently, but they still were going to have it anyways. Okay. So I guess we just take the Fires and then see with draw, but likely going to be taking this Zur with the second Thoughtseize. There's the Zagatoras. Drawing a Seasons Pass is not the best, but so be it. And they drew a land, so perfect. Just take this. Pass the turn. Hopefully we just draw lands from here on out. Rocker and Triumph. Okay, so they drew that for turn, looks like. Perfect. And so I'm perfectly fine if they want to the land binding this. Just sets up our Tireless Tracker that much better. Katria, Triumph, pass. Okay, let's attack. So it looks like they're going to be a bit conservative with their binding, which makes sense. Probably just leave it for the tracker. I still think it's correct to play out the tracker though, as I feel like we have to do something here, right? Now they will binding. They got that, and then we do have Spell Mastery for next turn for Dark Petition. Most likely just getting Read the Bones if I had to guess, or perhaps a Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, put Yorion to hand, it's fine. Play land, attack. Okay, I believe we should just... I guess we could get Lost Legacy as well. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. Sure, let's go for that. Enigmatic Incarnation. Also gets us a look at their hands. Okay, Kenrith, Skyclave Shade. a little worrisome, but it's okay for now. Let's see if they brought in anything. 4 Fables are definitely scary. There's that Kami of War. They do have the Titan of Industry, Coma, Oath of Chandra. Just one Gloomshaker. Wow, they really got lucky with that then last game. Fires. 1 Siege Rhino. A Knight of Autumn, okay. Seems to be alright. Okay, Skyclave Shade makes sense. And there's the garden. Man, trying the second Lost Legacy is not the best, but I think we have a pretty nice opportunity to just resolve this Seasons Past. It's not the best one for sure, as we only get 3 cards back, but definitely the correct play, I believe. I feel like extending the game without them having the Incarnation is definitely correct. What do they have here? Just the Kenrith and Haste, okay. So likely just gonna get a Extinction event next turn. I feel like that's probably the best play. Could also get just Murderous Rider. Then it would be a 7, then 5 on the attack. I think just getting the Extinction event makes the most sense. Yeah. Oh, we didn't have Spell Mastery, wow. That was a bit, I should have thought seized first. Oh man. Oh, that was a big misplay there. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, I should have thought seized first for sure. We're still in not the best shape though. Yep, as they just have lethal here, I suppose. Dang, so, wow, completely missed that. Sorry about that. I should have really been more careful about how I played out those Dark Petitions. I just always assume we have Seasons Past with this, or Spell Mastery, I should say, with this deck, as it is so common for us to have that. But yeah, just getting back into the swing of things here, I suppose. So sorry about the misplay, but we'll see you guys for match 2. Okay, here for match number 2 with we're on the draw, so I would keep this on the draw, but most likely not keep this on the play. Recovering from a pretty embarrassing match 1, unfortunately. Again, just kind of getting back into it. Looks like we may be up against Phoenix. Let's have a look though. Yes, okay. I think I like taking the Shredder first off here, and then perhaps just taking the pieces of the puzzle thereafter with the second Thoughtseize. But I think not having like the efficient Fatal Push in hand or Abrupt Decay for the Shredder, I think it makes sense to not take it. Be interesting to see how Seasons Past plays up against Phoenix. I think in the past I've had pretty good success with the matchup, but definitely have to play it out well. Okay, so they drew an Opt. I suppose we do just take the pieces, as it seems like it's the most relevant card right now. They'll Opt end of turn. One bottom. Oh, into another op, okay. One top, got it. Consider, okay. So perhaps they opted that to the top. Third opted to the graveyard with that. Third land into pass. Yes, okay. Ooh, that's very interesting. Lost Legacy is an interesting one. Could just name straight up Phoenix and be pretty happy with it, I feel like. Otherwise the play would be Nissa, but just run into the Fiery Impulse. Yeah, I think I'm going for the Lost Legacy. They could have a Spell Pierce, which would not be the end of the world, but would be pretty bad, obviously. Perfect, okay. Okay. So it looks like Charter Core is considered in hand as well, and then we get to take out the Phoenixes. Phoenixes? I don't know. So only other creatures are going to be the Ledger Shredders. So yeah, Ledger Shredders and Hall are really the only ways they have to win. So man, always love doing that with this deck, with cards like Lost Legacy, as Seasons Pass is like pretty much the only deck in the format that can actually leverage a card like this. I just love like taking apart these combo decks, which I think that Phoenix is pretty much a combo deck, right? Combo tempo, perhaps. Get to really take them apart with these discard. Oh, they had the thing in the ice? Did I not see that? Really? Wow. Okay, well, that changes it up a bit. I guess completely what I was just saying, but let's see. Abrupt Decay for the draw. Do we think they'll have the 3 cards to flip this next turn? They have 1 in hand. I guess they can cast the Temporal Trespass as well at the moment. I would love to hit my 4th land, however. So I feel pretty safe running out either the Nissa or the Courser. I think I probably just want to go with the Nissa as the it directly guarantees us a land. However, it just dies to Fiery Impulse, so I think I'll go for that slightly higher upside play of the Courser. Do not hit the land up top, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. But if they're not able to flip this thing in the ice, I think we should be in pretty good shape, even if they are. We go to 7. We have access to removal spells. I think we should be alright. Perhaps Nissa was the right play, but I think with them having Impulse in hand, it's better to run out the Courser there. But perhaps just getting out the Decay more effectively would have been a bit better. They could even I guess go Trespass, pass turn, and then have more of a higher likelihood of flipping the thing in the ice thereafter, which wouldn't be the best use of their Trespass, but would still be somewhat effective, I suppose. Especially with us not hitting lands. I can't believe I totally didn't see the thing in the ices off that Lost Legacy, though. I gotta be on my game, I guess. far too many mistakes so far. Especially with a deck like this, where we are not really well oriented in the meta already. It's pretty tough if you do make a mistake. Okay, so they do go for the Trespass, which Suppose it's not too surprising. Into Steam Vent, okay. So I guess it's just they can explore pretty much. And they'll just get the Fire Impulse out of hand, okay. Lightning Axe, okay. Well, I suppose that's the best possible outcome for us in terms of removal that they would have. So draw a trophy, and then I guess we just pass. Could go like Nissa, but we were just dead to removal spell, so I'll just play it safe for now. Opponent playing a little slow, but that's okay. Gonna go to attacks. Maybe they drew like a treasure cruise or something, not sure. Okay, Shredder, gotcha. Field push. I think no, you could try to go with the Courser. Try to hit that fourth land yet again. Would love to hit a black source, go push on their turn. Perhaps even on their upkeep to play around any spell pierces. Ah, wow, okay, I really can't hit that. So a little unlucky, but hopefully we're able to stabilize from here on out. If they draw something like a treasure cruise, then we're in pretty bad shape. Wow, really, really unlucky. Okay. I suppose I'm fine with just doing this. And then attacking. Our life total is getting a little fragile, so could have gone like Nissa that turn, but don't want to do that quite yet. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see what they could get off this pieces. So there's a treasure cruise, but not much there. Galvanic iteration, treasure cruise. Okay. Do they have a land as well? Go iteration into treasure cruise? No, just treasure cruise. Gotcha. Wow, that was a really good top deck for them. I definitely really like having all this removal though if we are not going to be hitting our lands, just because without the Phoenixes in their deck they're going to be a lot slower, and so we could take our time just keeping these removal spells in hand, you know, not worrying about anything. I suppose now we can attack first and then play out the Nissa. Doesn't allow us to leave up trophy, but I don't feel like we have to. Worst case scenario, we could like pitch all of our cards to a march. But yeah, we should be okay here. They do have 5 cards in hand though. Maybe it is a bit safer just to not play out the Nissa. They could have like a turn of events where they go like play Hall of Storm Giants, Temporal Trespass, and then we just don't have a way to remove it if they have a way to kill our Nissa as a blocker. They did exile 1 Hall. I think I'm okay just passing. fine with drawing the cemetery anyways off the top. Okay, Ledger Shredder, that is A-okay. Yeah, so you basically, going off the lines of what I was just talking about, you may see me play. If I do have a decision to make, I will usually go for the choice of just extending the game a bit longer, as this deck just wants to do that, and wants to play a safe large. They have a Treasure Cruise as their last card. That would be insane. Oh man, it looks like they do. Are you kidding me? That's quite lucky. Galvanic Iteration, draw 6. Yep. Man, I guess like Lost Legacy / Necromantia, of course, like kind of carrying these matches here. Kind of insane. 6 cards in hand. Do we want to leave up double trophy or just play out Nissa? I honestly think I just want to leave up double trophy or March, of course. I think they're pretty likely to have a remove a spell for Nissa, and so I kind of don't want to just play it into that. Perhaps if we didn't draw the cemetery, then I'd be more likely to play out Nissa just to hit our land drops, but I don't think that would be the case right now. They even have just 16 cards in their library anyways, so just love extending the game here. Chart of course, okay. Wow, the discard pieces. Okay, so there seems as though they're worrying about milling out or decking themselves just a bit here. 5 cards in hand still. This Lost Legacy just really carried us though. It's kind of insane how good that card was. Perhaps increasing our numbers of that card would be in our best interest. Or Necromantia, more likely. I think I just want to march this, save our trophies for other cards. Like Hall or other Shredders. Nexus 4. Just be as mana efficient as possible. Obviously does not play around Spell Pierce as, yep, they just have it here. Okay, it's fine. I think that is okay. Okay, I think we can just pass. Give up double trophy. Really, really interesting game here, though. Kind of strange. Consider, yep. Steam Vents into the yard. They have 11 cards in their deck. Now 10. Trying to think of what they want to be drawing into. I guess just like Thing in the Ice into, I mean, they've already gone through all 4 ops here. Considers 1, 2, just 2, okay. Flashback Iteration, okay. Really? This is what they're doing with their mana? Yeah, fine by me. Draw. I mean, there's, yeah, 9, and then they go down to 3 cards in their deck. I mean, they have to assume we have removal here, right? Yeah, we'll just trophy this. Double spell pierce, perhaps. Maybe we should have just trophied on their upkeep to play around this. But we should be okay here. I draw yet another card. Wow. I mean, if they have another spell pierce, then maybe we're in tough shape, but yeah, I can't imagine them having that. I think they only play 2, right, anyways? And yeah, they already went through both. That would have been funny if they found a basic lands to play. Okay, yep, just past the turn. Oh, there's their haul. I think we just wait on that until they want to activate. Oh, and that's even better. Wow, it's really, really creates some insurance for us. Okay, and they just concede. Awesome. Wow, that was really nice. So, long game, of course, with seasons past, but really, really nice turn of events for us there with just that Lost Legacy draw. Was really, really insane. So, against Phoenix, I don't like bringing in the Damping Sphere. I don't think it does enough. And it kind of hurts us just as much as it hurts them in some cases. Do love the Cage and Lantern, though. Obviously, Go Blinks and Trespassers are great. And then, I guess as we saw there, we want the second Lost Legacy as well. Sideboarding. I think Sign of Book can go out. Same with Cultivate and probably just Nissa. Both Nissas. I think Courser's good. I could even bring out the Tracker, but I feel a little naked without her in the deck. Let's see what else we could take out. We're going to be on the draw. I don't think that changes much. I could probably just take out Languish. Probably doesn't, or no. Ritual of Soot doesn't hit Phoenix. Could even shroom like a Dark Petition. Maybe we don't need the full Go Blanks. Could cut 1. And then do we want all 3 Trespassers? I think they're pretty likely to sideboard out some of the removal, so I think that's okay to bring that in. And then probably can just take out Kalidas, perhaps. Yeah, I think I'll take out Kalidas. Try to run it like that. Okay, Lost Legacy, Thoughtseize. I love these cards. Yeah, keep no efficient removal, of course, but yeah, I think this is just a blatant keep. Even with the Lantern, we have some insurance. I wonder if they sat out their Phoenix. That would be interesting. Yeah, actually, that's interesting. I can't really think of what they would bring in its place, but interesting nonetheless. So I think, even though they're representing Spell Pierce, I think we still have to run this out. Okay. No spell pierce. I think we just take the Ledger Shredder, right? As we don't have, just like last game, don't have the removal to take care of it right away. Try to make cards like Treasure Cruise and Trespass a bit worse that way. The pieces of the puzzle would be, seems to be, like it would be pretty good here though. They drew an opt. Scry to one to the top, okay. Shock in a steam vents, very interesting. Suppose we could just play out this Soullight Lantern. Take this, I probably doesn't matter too much, but just take the pieces of the puzzle. Okay. And just pass turn here. On top again, okay. Very interesting. Oh, they didn't hit a land? We're just passing here? Oof, wow. Interesting. So that obviously makes me scared of Spell Pierce. But I think we just have to go for the Lost Legacy here. It would definitely feel bad though if they had Spell Pierce. Oh, seriously? Wow. Tank, 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 tank. Spell Pierce. Actually, 10 or 5 yields. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to exile on upkeep to not allow them to cast their Treasure Cruise. Wow, they're really doing something else here, it looks like. Yeah, that really, really sucks, wow. I mean, I guess it makes our like Dark Petition a bit better now that we drew that last turn, but still a little unfortunate. And they just draw their third land. Wow, okay. Double feel bad. Chooses Treasure Cruise, okay. Ooh, okay. okay. That was really nice. Yeah, let's just go for that. Always love going with a nice go blank when the opponent has a nice graveyard with phoenixes in it. They have Treasure Cruises in hand. Oh yeah. The best, obviously, is when they have only 2 cards in hand, but this feels really good. Okay, they discarded Trespass and Cruise. Treasure Cruise. Okay, there's a Shredder. Brook Decay, like saying that. I think here we do have Spell Mastery here. Always have to check now, right? I think we do just go for the Dark Petition for our second Lost Legacy. It would obviously suck if they, had the Spell Pierce again, but I think we do have to go for it. We have not seen any removal from them as well, so perhaps they did just set it all out. But they also didn't hit their 4th land last turn, so perhaps they're more likely to have a Spell Pierce. I wonder if they play any from the sideboard. If they have like the okay, seriously, fun. If they have like the full playset. I mean, that's not the end of the world, as we do have removal, but obviously kind of sucks. Okay, I think we just go for the Languish, as I don't think it's getting any better, and want to be mana efficient right now. Yeah. And, okay, so there's their 4th land. They have crews and 2 unknowns in hand. There's a tracker. Very interesting. I think I'll run that out even though it currently does nothing, as I feel like they're gonna not have removal for it. If we get to attack with her though, she could be very, very powerful. With our Field of Ruin, if we draw land as well, then she would not be terrible. Hardcast Phoenix. Okay, very interesting. I suppose I trophy that. Kind of sucks that we don't have a way to exile it, but it seems as though they don't have you know, cantrips or different ways to interact, or sorry, to get it back. Coursers are really interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they draw an untapped land, they could activate their Hall. So if we do go, sorry, we use the trophy anyways. Sorry. Guess. Huh. Yeah, I guess we just attack and pass the turn, not play out the Courser. Again, just extending the game, right? Kind of feels a bit bad, but I think they're pretty likely just to go for Treasure Cruise here, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. Okay, consider would be really bad. Oh man, yeah, it looks like they're probably going to be able to get their Phoenix back, yeah, for sure. Which kind of sucks. Just looted up their graveyard. I mean, I guess not too bad, as we do have a healthy life total, but not ideal, as we do need to draw some removal for it. What? Oh. Okay, yeah, nothing else. Sorry, I was thinking they still needed one more card. But yeah, get the back Phoenix. That's fine. And then we field and step. Okay. And I suppose we could just cast the Decay on that Shredder now. Playing around Spell Pierce, fortunately, as this cannot be countered. We are actually pretty vulnerable to this Hall of Storm Giants, though. Now, but we do get some pretty nice card advantage here. Do not like seeing that land on top though. Yeah, not the best. Young Pyromancer, wow, that's interesting. That's pretty good. One top, okay. Yeah, that's really good. Lots of cantrips, insane. A top again, oh Jesus. Hit us for 3, we'll crack a clue on end step. Currently really need to find like a dark petition or something like that. Okay, that does it. We still can't play around Spell Pierce though, unfortunately. But yeah, wow, if this resolves, I will be a happy man. Oh yeah, that's nice. And I suppose I'll leave the Courser back for the Hall, in case they do want to go down that route. Oh, maybe I should have actually attacked with both, leave them dead on board. I guess they're already dead on board with the clue token activation, but man, this is coming down to the wire. What is this? Oh no. Crackling Drake. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Draw a card. Interesting, okay. So we know they don't have Spell Pierce, or they have a low likelihood of having Spell Pierce, as they didn't have it last turn. Ah. Keep on drawing lands though. Fatal Push on top, okay. And they just conceded. Oh, awesome, okay. Yeah, I guess we just had them dead on board. Trophy, double removal spell, we attack for lethal. Wow, that was insane. Oh, that's awesome. I really feel it's good. Taking down a top tier deck like this with Seasons Past. Just the power of Lost Legacy, being able to pretty much just like deconstruct their whole game plan is really interesting to me. This card was just insanely good. Taking out the Phoenix game 1. Obviously got countered game 2 twice, in fact, with the Dark Petition trying to go for it second time around. But yeah, just having like the efficient removal and then Tireless Tracker plus Corrosive Crucifix taking the game down. That's what you love to see. Yeah, see you for match 3. Alright, here for match number 3 with a serviceable hand. Guess our Yorion deck, so probably means, yep, 5-color Incarnation again. So I guess the Lost Legacies will be good in this matchup. Yep, let's start with the Thoughtseize. Oh no. Okay, interesting. Well, I totally thought it would be a 5-color, but it looks like just a blue-white control. Which is pretty interesting. I think let's just take one of these absorbs. And then probably just take the second one with the second Thoughtseize. So we will have to, unfortunately, shock this in, go down to 12, which kind of hurts, but it's a control matchup, so life totals shouldn't matter too much, at least in the early to mid game. Yeah, I guess I'm fine. Just, I guess they don't have, no, yeah. They don't have the mana yet to play Absorb, but I feel like this will be the most impactful card later on. I think it's either that or the Omen of the Sea, but I think I'm fine with them having that right now. Two bottom, okay. Cool. Next turn may just go Sign in Blood. We'll see though. We'll have to go down to 8 to play that card. I think it's correct. Use our mana efficiently. This is a very painful start though. Really, really love this art. Just so cool. It's got a nasty fingernail, oh my god. Okay, resolves, draw 2 lands. Not complaining. So, what we name with this Lost Legacy is going to be a bit of a decision to make. Probably just Teferi Hero could be the best option. Or Yorion if we think they have them in the main deck. Tireless Tracker is an interesting draw. Kind of don't mind just playing Quagmire and passing though. Them having the counter spell in hand is a bit annoying, but I feel like we could, since we do have the card advantage at least in our hand, I don't mind doing this right now. And I suppose, like last game, just extending the game will most likely favor us. However, with the presence of counterspells in their deck, may be a bit more problematic for us, as counterspells are pretty good against Season Past. I like decaying the Omen of the Sea here. I don't think the decay, excuse me, is going to get any better. So I think I like just going for it right now. And they notably did not scry, so just leaving up their disruption makes sense. I think here we could just pretty easily go for the Tireless Tracker though. Trespasser is actually a pretty good draw as well. Just being a nice beater. We'll probably bring in the other 2 from the sideboard after this game, just because I'm sure they will side out some of the removal. Okay, interesting. They did have a counterspell that we could have played around, but I don't think it was correct, as we wanted the value off the tracker. So that's okay. I'm fine 1-for-1ing with the opponent right now. However, we do need to make some sort of advantage coming up here. Okay, I'm just gonna be passing the turn. Completely fine with me. Oh, I have something. Put Yorion into hand. Yeah, gotcha. So I guess now we could go for Lost Legacy on Yorion if we really want to. Let's see here though. I actually kind of like playing out the Nissa. We'll have 3 mana thereafter, so still not playing around Disruption if we want to go for Lost Legacy or Trespasser. But I do like just hitting our lands consistently. And I suppose it's not the worst if they... It is pretty bad if they get their Yorion down, actually, as we are at a low life total, so I think I'll just go for the Lost Legacy. Obviously, card disadvantage at the moment, but I think it's the correct play. Okay. And we get information, pretty much. Okay, so no... Interesting. Okay, so just basically blue-white control, except with the extra 20 cards. Dream Trawler is a good one to know. Doing Leyline Binding plan. Narset's For Verdict, Wandering Emperor, and Teferi as other win cons. 1 Hall. 4 Shark Typhoons. Okay, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Maybe a bit difficult, but definitely interesting nonetheless. At least with their hand right now, I am pretty confident with how we could play this out. But again, we shall see. I think we just really want to resolve this Professor Onyx. Okay, interesting. This Hall of Storm Giants is pretty good right now. So if they... We didn't see any portable halls, did we? I guess no, portable hall doesn't hit Nissa. Yeah, okay, so I think we should be pretty fine going with just Nissa here. I'm just thinking plays around lockdown, and at worst it's going to be a blocker for Hall, as I kind of want to make the more proactive play with that rather than leaving up mana for a fatal push. Yeah, I think that's correct. This will be a pretty long match though, unfortunately, it seems. If it was just stock blue-white control, I'd feel a lot more confident in the matchup, but them having access to a variety of win conditions is going to be pretty difficult for us to interact with, at least with just like the plan of deconstructing their deck like we did last game. It's probably not going to work. Castle Ardenvale is pretty good as well. Dark Petition is a nice one. Okay. So we can just go for that. We could alternatively go for Trespasser. I guess we could go Petition into Trespasser. Plays around Disruption. Yeah, I think I like that. I suppose. Yeah, if they want to block with the Hall, we could push it. So I suppose we could attack first. Perhaps that was incorrect though, if they have a counterspell. Oh no, they have Absorb. Memory Deluge, okay. So perhaps this is actually incorrect. We could just be at 1 here. Yeah, probably that was a bit too aggressive attacking with Anissa. Okay, resolves. So I like just probably getting Seasons Past here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. And I'm playing out the Trespasser. Exiling that Deluge, most likely. And then passing that turn. So, yeah, I suppose we're a bit soft to the Hall of the Storm Giants now, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't imagine they would want to activate it. I'm not really sure. They could bounce Trespasser here if they really want to, and just put us at a guaranteed 1 life. Yeah, seems like that's not going to be beneficial for them at the moment. And they're just going to play it out. Okay. Shark Typhoon. Okay. So, pretty scary at the moment. Definitely want to be drawing Assassin's Trophy now. But if we draw land, we could have a pretty good clock here. Yeah, let's attack first. I suppose we could attack with both, as we'll have the token off of Nissa soon. I think I'll leave. I think I'll leave the tracker in our yard for now. Take this Omen, I suppose. Okay, take 5. Opponent playing pretty slowly here. But yeah, flipping this here is going to be really, really nice. Okay, so they have Leyline Binding for that. Okay. That is fine. I believe, yeah. And then now we have to leave up Decay plus Push, so we can't play out the Professor Onyx, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunate there. Wow, this disruption, like, subtly doing a lot here for them, unfortunately. Yeah, this Shark Typhoon probably gonna be the end of us, it seems. Yeah, that's really tough. One top, one bottom. Yeah, this is a matchup where a card like Casualties of War would be extremely impactful. Oof, yeah. Okay, a little too late with that trophy. I suppose we kind of have to run that out here, though. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, and we're in pretty tough shape. I guess kill this now. And then they can make a token. We take 5, go down to 3, and we're just dead to their hall. So pretty unfortunate. Okay, plus. Pretty unfortunate. Them top decking that hall was pretty good, and then Shark Typhoon as well. They just have so many win conditions. It's pretty gross. We did have a really painful start though as well, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess we've seen their decks. We don't really need to play longer for information, but okay, yeah, I'll just concede to that. GG. Let's go to game 2. So Tireless Tracker gonna be great. Trespassers and Goblinks gonna be great as well. Noxious Grasps actually hit pretty much everything except for Narsets, right? I think that should be about it. Could take out the Legacy, could take out the Abrupt Decays, maybe like one Fatal Push, and then Gleedus, Languish, and March, I suppose. And I think I like this setup pretty nicely. Yeah, pretty interesting matchup. Like I said earlier, I think the just typical Azorius control is a lot better of a matchup than whatever archetype they're going for here. Bit of an iffy keep, but I really like these cards. I think I'll keep it. Definitely need to hit some lands, but I love having access to the Grasp, the Go Blank, and Trespasser, and then just basically the Onyx as well is going to be really impactful later on. But we do need to hit our lands. I would not remiss anybody if they mulligans with that hand though. Okay, got lucky. Yeah, let's just run out the Trespasser. Seems like a pretty good time to do so. Okay, Fiend's Tower. Okay, that's what I thought they would have. We do have the trophy for that if we really want to. Let's see what we draw next turn though. Ooh, they discard Shark Typhoon. Definitely down for that. Okay, love, just keep on drawing lands here. I think with that I probably will just trophy. Probably just on I'll trophy now to play around Absorb. Could have done that on their upkeep to play around the Disruption, Jawari Disruption, or the Make Disappear, but I think just doing this now is going to benefit us in the long run. as they're gonna have to use more cards to get rid of this, as we've already gotten a 2-for-1 out of it, which is very nice. Okay. However, the Eye Tyrant might be actually pretty good here as well. What is this? Wandering Emperor. Okay. So, a little disappointing, but that's okay. Yeah, and so, fortunately they do have to discard the extra card. We could Grasp and then go blank, I think, here on out. Yeah, I just love getting their cards here. Very nice. And then hopefully we could just resolve a Onyx next turn. If we hit our 6th untapped land. Ooh, Teferi. Wow. That's a really good, really good one for them. Let's hope that we get a land here. Untapped land. That was really good for them though. Ah, shoot, okay. So we could activate Hive. Yeah, I think we're kind of forced into that. I don't think we saw any instant speed interaction from them, so I think we're pretty good just going for this attack. At least instant speed interaction for creatures, that is. Feels a bit bad, but I think we are priced into doing that. Yeah, Cultivate was kind of not the best draw, though. Cultivate kind of more and more not really being appealing to me. Okay, Dark Petition is nice. I think we do just have to run out to the Hive again. Shark Typhoon doesn't block it. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so obviously sucks if they have like a Wandering Emperor or a Teferi again, like second Teferi. Okay, just cycle that. It's perfectly fine. Omen, okay. Yeah, just the extra 20 cards plus like the extra 8th card in hand is pretty impactful for them. They went one top, one bottom. Oh, they're tapping their mana really quick. Dang, okay. So we may just be priced into going Dark Petition for Swift End, which does not play around any form of counterspell. Unless we draw lands, which then we could play around Jawari Disruption. Dang, seriously. Huh. Wow, this kind of sucks. I think they're pretty likely to have a counterspell here. So I think we're supposed to just go for Read the Bones. I guess, yeah, trying to hit a trophy or a Swift End. Also hitting our land drops as well. Okay, Yeah, I guess I'll draw one of those. Don't like drawing double land though. Suppose we could just play the Cultivate out. Don't care if this gets countered. But yeah, really not feeling good against this Teferi. So I guess there goes all of our basics. I mean, if we're able to set up Seasons Past or resolve Seasons Past, then the card advantage they have amassed off of Teferi shouldn't be too much of a problem. But, you know, the problem is just resolving Seasons Past. That's the difficult part. Okay, trophy is really, really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think we should go. I really want to go Dark Petition to trophy, but I don't know what I would want off of Dark Petition. I guess just another trophy. This is pretty interesting though. Could also just go Onyx into trophy, but that would only play around the Jawari Disruption for the trophy, as we would have 3 mana after Professor Onyx resolves, right? No, we would just have 2, so yeah, it doesn't even play around any counter spells. Okay, so I suppose we're supposed to trophy first. And then Onyx. I think that makes sense. Because if Onyx gets countered, then we could always Seasons Past, or attempt to go for Seasons Past next turn. But Seasons Past getting countered is a liability for sure. Okay, what is this? Blue, okay, counterspell. Sure. Now I think is when we go for Dark Petition into Swift End. So if they have a second counterspell, then that would be pretty bad, but I think we do have to go for it here. Well, we could get Noxious Grasp. That would play around to make disappear as well. Yeah, it's probably a bit safer. Okay, awesome. So, depending on what they have this next turn, I'm feeling pretty confident with this Onyx. Although they do get to scry, let's see what they do. 1 top, 1 bottom. Okay, interesting. Oh, man, they always have it. Oh, plus the Hall of Storm. Wow. Jeez, 3rd Teferi. That's really, really tough. Signerwood. Okay, well I guess let's just play out the Onyx. See if they have another counterspell. Nope, okay. So the -3 only hits creatures, unfortunately, not planeswalkers, so we do have to just +1. But actually, we do have the field for the Hall, so we're not in too bad of shape. Ooh, and there's the Murderous Rider. Interesting. Okay, so they definitely don't have Absorb, but I feel like they definitely have one of the 2 mana counter spells. So I feel like we just want to pass here. Allow them to just plus with the Tef. They may even actually -3 with the Tef, which would be completely okay, and then just leave up the mana for Field of Ruin. Yeah, okay, so this is perfectly fine. Basically just like setting up to resolve the Seasons Past. Pretty much. Okay, Narset is pretty good. Let's see what they get off of it. They still have Yorion in hand, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, okay, Shark Typhoon's really good. Okay. I think we're just gonna be jamming this Seasons Past on this next turn. Are they going for... Oh, interesting. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Choosing nothing? Or, yeah, surely they choose both these. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, I meant to field end step, whoopsies. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, let's just play up the Seasons Past. Okay, so 0, 1, or I suppose in this case, let's get, 0, 1, 2, Noxious Grasp. Probably just read the Bones over Go Blank and then Dark Petition. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then I think we just want to, it really sucks we don't have any basics in the deck. We could just go like Field of Ruin plus Noxious Grasp, but in this case I think we're supposed to just Swift End the Teferi. Ooh, actually should have got Trophy for the Shark Typhoon. That was a misplay. Shoot, yeah. Maybe we actually just, yeah, I'll just go Swift on to Teferi. Yeah, that misplay of not fielding on the end step is not really going to be good for us. I just kind of get really confused when they were resolving their Yorion trigger. Just kind of clicked through it too fast. Wandering Emperor, okay. So they don't activate Hall, which is actually pretty good for us. Okay, we can't Hive because they have Wandering Emperor. So do we just like Dark Petition? For Seasons Past, and then play like a Murderous Rider. do have spell mastery. I guess they could have a counter spell here. Okay. Yeah, it's good seasons past. And then run out the Murderous Rider. And then leave up Field plus Noxious Grasp. I feel like it's pretty good. Okay, there's the Emperor. So they do make a token, and then in response, let's kill it, I believe. Wow, so they absorb this and not the Dark Petition. That's really interesting. Okay, I mean, that should be fine as is. Yeah, I do have to start worrying about our life total a bit now, though. Especially with this Shark Typhoon probably coming down soon. Ooh, Absorb is really bad, too. Okay. Yeah, So we go down to 6. Cannot block. Okay, it's field now, and then, yeah. A little problematic here is we don't, okay, Trophy is really good. No, that was kind of a save. Well, okay. This is pretty tough. Sorry, I'm just thinking here. I think we have to Hive, attack Wandering Emperor. And then chump block the token next turn. Go down to 2. Or, yeah, go down to 2 because they'll counter the trophy on Yorion. Uh-oh, they have something? Oh, they have Leyland Binding? No. What is this? Okay, well, I guess they could block now. Which, I think I'm fine with just them trading here. Yeah, kinda have to let that happen. Yeah, really smart. Leaving up Absorb mana though. Let's kill the flyer. Yep, and then pass turn. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind them doing this. Because now this allows us to trophy. Okay, one top, one bottom. Yeah, definitely okay with that play. They have 8 cards in hand now. I mean, I surely we're like out of this game, but I mean, we have like a 15% chance of winning. I mean, they do have 5 minutes on the clock, so I hate winning from like timing out people, but it may be what we kind of need here. Ooh, do we block now? Because we could... Yeah, we have to block. This Wandering Emperor is just so good. The first strike is really annoying. Oh no, Teferi? No, Dream Trawler. No, Shark Typhoon. Okay. Yeah. Now we likely just have no way out, I guess. We just go for Seasons Past. As just a Hail Mary. I think that's kind of what we have to do. Oh, they didn't counter it. What the heck? Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. I wish we had Fatal Push in the mix. Yeah, okay. Let's just pass. Guess Goblink's not doing much. Okay, well I think we have to trophy one of these. Or at least attempt to. Although I would love to trophy this Typhoon, I think we have to emphasize getting the creatures offline here. Yeah. Really annoying how the opponent's just taking so long, but yeah, it just always sucks losing when they have such little time on the clock. And it resolves, okay. Don't play anything, wow. Discards a drawer disruption, okay. Okay, well. I guess we have to Dark Petition for trophy now. have one more in the deck. Yeah. Yeah, and then now we're just dead. In the air. Dang, pretty sucks. This sucks pretty bad. Yeah, there were a few things where the opponent just like made some weird plays. Like not countering when I feel like they should have countered, but obviously it's extra punished now, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is Narset doing a lot of work to this game. Kind of sucks that it just came down to this. Yeah, okay, I'll just concede. Whew, really long match. Really sad loss there, but we were in it. We were really close. I feel like definitely if they were the non-Yorion variant, then we would have had a lot more success. But other than that, I'll see you guys for match number 4. Okay, here for match number 4. Hopefully this one is a bit quicker than the last one, as we do have a nice hand on the play. Man, that last game was, or that last match, man, so long, and then just like us losing with the opponent having what, like 2 minutes left on the clock is like, yay. Obviously, that's kind of what you sign up for when playing this deck, or decks like this, but definitely felt bad nonetheless. Could be mono white. Definitely looking forward to playing against this. Okay, Selesnya. Okay, so Angels, very interesting. So I think we're just supposed to kill this on sight. Yeah, especially with just the amount of removal we have in hand. Seems appropriate. And I don't mind actually cultivating here. Just getting some ramp. Leaving the forest left in the deck for possible Nissas in the future. I have not played against this deck though, so definitely be interesting to see how this goes. Ooh, we'll definitely run out that Courser. Cool. Pass turn. Looks like the opponent is playing quicker than the last one, which is very much appreciated. So, name of the game with this matchup, I assume, is just obviously 1-for-1 remove their creatures, try to dodge Coco, I guess. And yeah, even here, I think we're just trying to kill this. It's like this card and the Righteous Valkyrie, I think is the name of the other one. Are their two most impactful ones. Okay, Collected Company, obviously not good. Apparition too. Okay, this kind of sucks. Especially when we're just drawing a cemetery off the top. Okay, so what does this do? Whoa, okay. That's pretty good. So we draw a cemetery. And then I guess we just trophy on upkeep this Giada, I assume. It seems like it could snowball pretty quickly. I mean, I would love to keep this around for like another Resplendent Angel or Righteous Valkyrie, but I think we have to get that off the board now. Hope to draw into like Dark Petition for a Wrath or just a Wrath itself. Bishop of Wings seems pretty good in the matchup as well. Okay, yeah, kind of had to cast that. Actually, a pretty good draw. This is interesting. So we're going to 15. I think we're kind of forced into keeping that on top. And then just drawing the extra 2 cards. As bad as it kind of feels. Nissa is actually not a bad draw though. Well, okay, that sucks. That definitely sucks a lot. Double company. Pretty good start from the opponent. Wow. That was a really good hit, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, I suppose we have to trophy this now, as it's just gonna kill us next turn. Or, because, yeah, we're just dead though. Wow, tough matchup. I mean, double company, obviously, probably the best draw, but pretty difficult. I like the Grafdigger's Cage against the company, of course. Exchange Events plus Kalidas. Witch's Vengeance. Could probably be left out, actually. Don't think it hits the majority of their angels. Take out probably like 3 Thoughtseizes, as they're still good against Collector Company. Lost Legacy could go out. Same thing with like Read the Bones. And Sign in Blood, I assume. And then we could probably bring in like another Trespasser for this Cultivate. And I think that's pretty nice. So 5 Wrathifix. Hopefully that should be enough. I don't know though. You would think that with a deck like this, just so much removal, we have good matchups against the opposing deck, but we really never know. On the play with this hand, I think we have to mulligan it. Ah, wow. Well, this is our downfall. Let's keep that. Or we're going to actually. Yeah, this really sucks though. Really unfortunate. Opponents kept 7 as well. Oof, tough. 2-lander into 1-lander definitely sucks. Okay, I guess we just push that. Okay, I mean, I love trying the removal spells. Okay. Ooh, okay. Love seeing that one. Okay. So I think we're supposed to just like pass the turn here and really get the most out of this ritual of soot. As I think just getting the 2-for-1 is actually not going to be enough. Okay. Okay, so I think now we could fire off the ritual. Trespasser, not a bad draw as well. Ooh, they just have company. It's like, ooh, they pass the turn, but no, they just have company. Ooh, well, we do have Cage. Force the action. Would have loved that a turn earlier, of course. And it seems like they just top deck this. Wow. That's pretty tough. Ooh, only one card though. Okay, sweet. Nice, nice, nice. Still pretty behind as they have 4 cards in hand, but we have recovered just a bit. You know, I think the push is not getting any better, so I think we could just do that now. I just doubt we're going to be able to get Revolt on it anytime soon. Okay. Completely fine by me. Not quite sure what they could have, though, in hand. Are they just sandbagging lands, maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe more companies. That could be it. Yes, okay. Love them attacking there. Okay, yeah, just drawing heat. Let's go. Murder Shredder or Tireless Tracker? I think I like the Tracker a bit more. Attacks a slightly bit better. We already have the life gain with the Trespasser, so I think we're pretty good. Okay, and they just concede. So yeah, they probably just had more companies in hand that were useless. Let's take out this Go Blink for the 3rd Trespasser. I should have taken that out game 2. Yeah, I think this should be pretty good. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, could probably replace this Witch's Vengeance for another Ritual of Soot in the sideboard. Probably just like the better decision. Better choice. Okay. On the draw, I will keep this hand a little slow. Would love some more removal early on, but I mean, I guess if we draw Wraths, then shouldn't be too bad, right? Bishop, okay. Okay, need to draw lands here. Shaper's Sanctuary. Okay. This Snap played that. Whoa, Nykthos? Huh. I didn't know this deck played Nykthos. Okay. I think I will just pass turn here. Ah. Did not hit that land. Gonna have to discard. I guess just the Dark Petition. Feels pretty bad. Yep, fine taking the damage for now. Okay, I mean, Extinction Event looking really good. If we're able to actually cast it, come on. Come on now. Now they're just gonna hit us with a company. Six mana, what is this? What the heck? Top 7. Put up to 3 creatures. Whoa. That seems really good. Jesus. Okay. Dang. If we could have drawn our lands, could have been in the game. This really sucks. Oh gosh. Okay, that's a lot of things. I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, actually, that's actually not terrible. Gain a bunch of life though, Jesus. Do we kill? I think we just kill the Giada and step. They'll draw a card and get tokens, but it's okay. Yeah. Pretty much just dead though. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost dead. Okay, well, I guess we have to pass. Well, if we... That's actually... Yeah, playing the Trespasser is good here. Because we gain a life. And then blocks the Apparition and the Bishops. But still looking pretty tough here. Pretty bad shape. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see what they get. Are we just dead? No, they don't have 6 mana. Okay, well, really banking to hit a land off the top. I guess they could have like another Nykthos. Okay, just another Angel. Well, now we're just completely dead, right? We need to draw. Yeah, we don't have anything. I think we're just actually dead on board right now. Dang, really, really tough. Really, really tough. Just if we would have drawn lands earlier, we would have been in this game. That's so unfortunate. I feel like this would be a good matchup though for us. Yeah, don't even draw the fourth one. Tough. I mean, got their game 2 with the cage plus just nice suite of removal, but just the clunkiness, just really unlucky not drawing lands, especially for these exchanged events, which we kind of relied upon with this hand. I think it was still correct to keep on the draw, but yeah, really, really tough. Okay, here we are for match number 5. Unfortunately, we're 1-3 right now, so we're just playing for the 2-3. I think we kind of had a mix of bad luck and just a couple misplays in here and there in this league, so I'm not too dissatisfied, but obviously not very satisfied. Either way, I think we could keep this hand just in the blind. Actually, against Keruga, okay. Yeah, I'll keep this hand against Keruga Fires. Just lead on the tomb. Stomping Ground, that's interesting. Okay, fine with another trophy. Interesting. Are they... I don't think Gruul usually plays Keruga, so I'm not really sure what this could be. I think I'll just continually pass the turn here. Okay, interesting. So obviously not expecting any early plays from them, but I guess we'll have to see what they're on. Okay, 4 mana, let's see. Fires, okay. So I guess it is Keruga Fires, but usually they're a teamer, right? Into a Seeker's Chariot, okay. That is alright, I suppose. Do we want to trophy this Fires? I think we could probably do that. Just play it a bit safe here. And then just languish next turn, most likely. Ooh, Tracker's a nice draw. But yeah, let's just languish. Gets Spell Mastery for Dark Petition, and yeah, hopefully they don't have like another Chariot. A really pretty lance from the opponent as well. Wow. Have not seen this one. Okay, so kind of punished as they have the second Fires. Oof, it's a Karn. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty good. Okay, so they're just gonna beef up the Chariot, which is definitely fine by me. As we'll probably just end up going like Tracker into Trophy Karn this turn. Yeah, I think that's probably just better than Thought Seizing here. I feel like they have a Stomp actually. No, okay, never mind. And then that's Trophy in the draw step. Would have loved to hit the 6th land there to Thoughtseize as well, but this should be okay. Jeez, just got the redundancy, I suppose. Wow, that's a little unlucky. Let's see what they get. We'll probably get like a Sky Sovereign. Yeah, okay. So this may be some sort of a brew, perhaps. They can't cast any more cards. Oh, got it. Put Keruga. Wow, Keruga's going to be really, really good here. It's pretty unfortunate. Dang, really powerful deck. Really got punished though with how they were able to play that out. Fortunately though, we did draw the 6th land, so could simply go Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think we just have to take the Keruga, I believe. Yeah, that's just too powerful. And then Murderous Rider, or Swift End the Karn. I believe that should be the play, right? Not missing anything. Yeah. Okay, so they could play the 3rd Karn, but hopefully I don't know what they would be able to get off of it. I guess they could get what, like the Cityscape Leveler, if they are running that card. That would be pretty bad. Oh, what? Trample Haste. Oh, wow. Okay, this is good. This is really, really good. That's really powerful with Fires of Invention, just playing that for free. Yep, and then just have lethal. Dang. Tough, tough. Really kind of got unlucky there with how many fires and cards they had access to. Yeah, I guess we could bring in the 2nd tracker. Trespassers are probably decent. I don't think the Lost Legacy is good. Same thing with March. And probably this Ritual of Soot. And then I think we could just run it back like this. Hopefully we have some more luckiness here. We don't want to 1-4 in this league. Wow. I suppose we could keep this on the play with the Sign in Blood, but the Decays may not actually be that good of a choice here. Having both of them is a little awkward. Oh wow, Heart's Desire, okay. Yeah, I guess we could take the opportunity to Sign in Blood, as they're not going to have a play next turn, other than like Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, these aren't terrible cards, but still want to be seeing like trophies, mainly just trophies. Tireless Tracker. Okay, there's a tracker, very nice. It's Thoughtseize. Oh boy. Wow, that's really good hand. Oof. Okay, so they're a little stuck on lands, so I'm kind of just want to take this Fable, but these Cavaliers just seem really, really scary. This seems like a pretty bad matchup. Yeah, really, really powerful deck the opponent has. Okay, so get a clean decay here. Probably go tracker next turn. Yeah, probably just go tracker. And then I'll crack immediately to play around Stomp. See if they hit their 4th land. No, okay, sweet. Or, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, they would have played Chariot. Okay. Let's start by cracking a clue. Okay, feel pretty good enough just going with the Trespasser. Oh, and they just conceded. Okay, so it seemed like they just didn't hit their 4th land. Okay, anything we want to cut after seeing the 2 adventure creatures? I think makes the decays better. Don't think I want Noxious Grasp. Maybe instead of this Languish, an Extinction event would be better. I think this is fine though. Should be okay. Interesting hand. I think I'll definitely keep it, although it's a bit slow. Would love to draw an untapped black source. I actually wonder if Field of Ruin is going to be good here. It seems like they don't really... Yeah, if they play Mutable as well, it seems like they don't play many basics. Ooh, interesting. Wow, okay. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this type of deck running around. Really gets to leverage these prototypes with alongside Fires of Invention. Okay, ooh, cuts ribbons. Yeah, definitely take the fires though. Cuts ribbons is a really cool one. You get to play it with the Keruga limitation. Oh no, they drew a Fable though? Jeez. That's pretty good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we're just priced into playing this Trespasser. Yeah, really looking to get a sweeper here. Man, that top deck Fable was really insane though. Really, really good for them. Choose not to use Fable. Okay, so are they just gonna cut, discard like Mutavault? Oh, discard second cut? They do have this Mutavault in hand, right? Yes. Okay. So I guess they're on just the aggressive plan, which, yeah, seems to be pretty good. They hit me for 7, go down to 7. I play like Tracker next turn. Yeah, pretty scary stuff. Currently don't have Spell Mastery either. Or we could for sure play Kalidas. Don't really know what I was thinking. Sucks against the top deck cut, but I can't be playing around that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Kalidas and Tracker can stabilize until we get Spell Mastery for the Dark Petitions. Hopefully they don't top deck anything good though. But like even just putting Keruga into hand would be pretty good here, as they just get to play it next turn. Okay, so they go for the left struck beast. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, Extinction Event on Odd is looking pretty good. Ooh, Thoughtseize is an interesting one. Allows us to get Spell Mastery, puts us down to 5. I don't think I could actually go for that, right? Because next turn, yeah, I think we're just dead on board, honestly. Fire up 2 Mutavaults, go up to 10 from the lifelink, able to block Love Struck Beast and like Rootwire, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost not dead, but still in really tough shape. Yeah, I really just needed to top deck a Wrath effect there. Maybe we want to be playing more Wraths, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Interesting though, okay. So, oh, they don't even attack with all. Interesting. Interesting. So I think we definitely have to block 1 beast and then I think just block the Shaman token. Yeah. And we're at 5. They play Keruga, draw like a million cards. Dang, pretty tough. Tough matchups. Just 3 cards. Okay, dang, we're actually 1 mana short of getting Extinction Event here. Wow. Jeez, Extinction Event would be so powerful here. And we're just literally 1 mana short of it. Because we have to go Thoughtseize. Wow, that would be really insane. yeah, I mean, I guess we're just dead on board, but yeah, I don't think there's anything we could draw into here. Maybe Bantu's Last Reckoning should be in the deck, I'm not really sure. Yeah, but they just got it for us. Dang. Tough. Okay, so after the fact, 1 and 4 with some pretty tough matchups. Definitely that last one, the Gruul Keruga Fires is pretty tough. The blue-white control was a tough matchup. It seemed like with the addition of Yorion and yeah, what else did we play against? We won against Phoenix. Incarnation lost against, but I feel like that's a good matchup. And then we also lost against the Angels deck, so which I believe was pretty close and definitely winnable. I still definitely want to take out this Witch's Vengeance though. I like the side other cards as is, obviously with the Necromantress as replacements. Rich Wolf has been like really overperforming for me, so I think I'll just replace that Witch's Vengeance with an extra one in the sideboard. I still think this main deck is pretty appropriate though. Maybe taking out this Glowblink for a Bantu's Last Reckoning would be appropriate, but only come up once where we would want that card. But I don't know, I feel like I never tutor up the Glowblink. It's always like either, of course, Seasons Past, Read the Bones, Lost Legacy, or Swift End, I feel like, or one of the 4-mana Wraths. So yeah, perhaps we just don't want the Glowblink at all, but I definitely like having access to it, so unsure about this at the moment. But yeah, I mean, pretty lackluster result, of course. Kind of tough to go off of that. I feel like the deck still has legs, but is definitely a bit weak at the moment, and would definitely benefit from a meta that's more focused on combo, as we saw Phoenix was just such an easy matchup, and so other combo decks like Lotus Field would be easy as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video despite the underperformance and the couple misplays by me. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.